everyone, today I'm going to show you a technique on how to make something look like cracked glass. Now, I already went ahead and as you can see, there's a pretty good gloss on there. I already heat set this a bunch of times. Now, I'm just waiting for it to dry before I start cracking it. So I'm going to put this to the side. Again, I'll show you. See? That's what it looks like with all the clear embossing powder on it. I'm going to set this aside to let it dry because if I stop putting my hands in it now, it's going to have fingerprints and that's no good. Okay, so I'll show you what to do. You need Versamark ink. It's just a clear sticky ink. It's a beautiful white pad, and after a while it gets like this and then you get mad because it doesn't look clean anymore. But I've had this for about 5 years. I'm still using it. And you need clear embossing powder. This one I have Ranger right here, super fine detail. I've said in the past that if you're going to emboss anything with words, use super fine detail, because if you use the regular embossing powder, whatever color, clear, white colors, whatever you use, it's going to bubble up too much and distort the image, so you won't be able to read it that clear. But if you use the super fine detail for the words or anything intricate, this is good because it doesn't swell up as much. And then you're going to need something. So in this case, I went with the Tim Holtz pictures. I have them right here. I just ended up cutting them in threes to show you this technique. And then you can put like a little frame. You know, they have craft frames to put around them, or even sometimes you have your own die cuts, a frame die cut to put around it, so it's like a cracked picture. So I'll show you how to do it, and then hopefully when we're done, that picture that's lying there will be dry enough for me to start cracking. So let's hope. Okay, so you're just going to take your ink. I take it like this. I just get some paper towel underneath and I just press on the picture like this. Get it all coated. All right, and then I put it on a blank card so that it catches all the embossing powder. You put the embossing powder straight on. And you might say, oh, the embossing powder is not that much in there. Believe me, it lasts forever. They can get old and you might have to throw them out. Keep them in a place that's consistent. You don't want a place that gets cold and hot, because then it can get lumpy and then it'll get old and it'll get funny. Okay, so if you keep it in a spot that's consistent, let's say, I don't know, let's just say 70 degrees consistent all year, your powder should last a while, but they can get old if stored improperly. Okay, so then you just take the excess off. And then what I do is I just pour it back in. I get the card. I push it all the way to the middle here. I put it back in. Okay, and then I'm going to get my heat tool. You can use any craft heat tool, you know, but I use with the menus, the Wagner heat tool. I don't mess around. And I put it on. I let it get a little bit hot first, and then I start to heat set it. As soon as you see it shine, move to the next part. I went over a little bit because there was some bubbles in there that I wanted to make sure I got out. And there's your first layer. Let's see if you can see it a little bit. Yeah, you can see it a little bit there. There's your first layer, but you can't stop there. You got to keep going. So I'm going to put it down. Let's do another layer. And I started card making in 2015, and I learned all my things from Gina K and from Jennifer McGuire. That's where I learned all my tips and tricks. Okay, so we got that on again. So let's do it again. And then as you can see, the coating is getting thicker. Let's see if I can get it to see. The coating is getting thicker on there. Come on, where's the shine? Hey, it's getting thicker. So you do it again. This is number 3. You know, it just occurred to me that I didn't put the ink on that when I redid it, but it's so hot. This is so hot that you can actually put more embossing powder on it before you even have to re-ink it. All right, let me sit down. I'm getting old. All right, we'll do it again, another layer. Okay, and we'll do it again. And you can go on and on. I think I'm going to do one more layer. See how that's building up? Boy, is that hot. I'm going to do one more layer, and then we'll see how the other picture's doing. I get nervous because I'm doing this live. Not live, but, you know, on camera, and I'm wondering, like, is there going to be any mistakes? Is it going to not work? You know, because I'm showing it. Is it going to work how it's supposed to? Is it not? Let's put this on here. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, and there you go. See the beautiful gloss that's on there? Look at that. All right, so I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. Now, let's see if this is ready. I don't know. I don't know if I gave it enough time. Oh, good. I did. All right, so now it's nice and cool. So now here comes the fun part. We're going to start cracking it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew something was going to happen. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Can you even see the crack in there? Oh, let's try putting one more. I knew this was going to happen. It's supposed to just like crack. There we go. That was a crack. You know what? I think you got to put even more than this. Here's another crack. All right, guys, just trust the process. Here's another crack. Okay. Let me see. I can see the cracks. I don't know if you can see the cracks. Can you hear them? Here we go. Now, let's make it a little bit even better than that. Let's put some distress in on it, and then you can really see the cracks come through. Or at least you would hope to. Can you see? So it aged it. Also, let's try it with a little bit of, see that crack right there? Let's try it with some Distress Ground Espresso ink, the re-inker. You know what though? Let's put this one aside. Let's get this one. You know what? Let's just do, just so I feel better, let's do just a couple of more coats on this. And we'll take it from there. I'm sorry this video is getting long, but I know it can crack way better than that. So let's just do a few more times on it. Never fails. When you do tutorials, never fails. Something always comes up. At this point, I'm not even gonna mess around. I want to make sure that this works the way I want you to see it. The other one worked, but it's supposed to be a lot more drastic than that. And that's what I want you to see. I don't want you to see these little cracks. Like, I want you to see what the full potential of this. So it's a long process, and a lot of you might not have the patience to do this, but I will say it is worth it. A lot of it stuck that time. That's going to be a good one. Let's go a few more times. We're not joking around here, right? Go big or go home. The reason why there's so much sticking to it now is because the image, it's so hot now that a lot of it's sticking to it. Once more. Let's do it 2 more times. Let's get it really thick on there. 2 more times, and then I think the result will be a lot better. Okay, one more. If it doesn't work this time, guys, I'm not gonna be happy. Because this is a lot of coats. And it should be just fine. It should work the way I need it to without an issue. Because it's so hot. You don't even need the ink on anymore. So, as you can see, it is super glossy. Look at that. All right, I'm going to let this dry. And I'm going to put you on pause because I don't know how long this is going to take to dry, but I would say at least a couple of minutes. And I hope that my phone will, I hope that it'll, when I get back, it'll still be on, because a lot of times if on this phone, if you do pause it and you don't come back within a certain amount of time, the whole video shuts off. And we're almost already 17 minutes in. And if I have to redo this, my sailor mouth will appear. So hold on, guys. I am back. And I even put it near the AC to kind of make it go a little bit faster. But as you can see, we got this nice coat on here. Look at that, how pretty. All right, let's see if it works. I hope it does. I hope it does. Oh, excellent. Look at all that crackle. Look at all that. That's awesome. Let me try to get one more spot. That's awesome. See that? Now, you know what? See, it's all cracked. Let's put some ink around here. Let's see what it does. It's either gonna mess it up or it's not. Like I said, go big or go home. Let's see. Let's put like just a drop. Right, and then let's push it into the. Let's put it in here and see. Let's see if we move it into the thing. I can make sure I'm in focus. There we go. See? I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. All right, guys. So thanks for sticking around. We got that image. We got this one. This one's a little bit more, it's still cool though. And that's with the vintage photo ink. And then this one is with the ring anchor. Obviously, if you're going to do it, put a lot more coats on it than we did. I would say do 8 coats. And when it gets hot enough, you don't even need the Versamark ink anymore. When the image is really hot, you can just keep putting the embossing powder on it. Okay? So thanks for watching. Happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.